Good evening, everybody, and this is the last episode of Can You Keep a Secret? So, you know, this has been an emotional ride. Take note, this is evening time, and this is when I usually wear my work clothes and talk about Can You Keep a Secret, because this is what it's all about, an office rom-com, where you have two characters who doesn't, who just wants to keep the relationship under wraps. Now, I've been covering this, taking notes on this with Yui and Matsuko's relationship. Their relationship has been really freaking great. There are moments where I look at these episodes and I say, Yui and Matsuko, I hope they don't bring it up. I just hope they're gonna keep their relationship intact or anything like that. And Some and Hayakawa's relationship is getting there as well. Now, last week was one of the cliffhangers, and I said, oh my God, it's gonna blow up. But did it happen? I'll let you know. But before I do my review, like I said, tying a knot with an Amigami sister, I'm gonna cover that Wednesday morning. Tuesday, you're not gonna get that much out of it. I wanna do it on a bright, sunny, on a Wednesday morning, just to get keep it on the low and express my feelings about this show. But Can You Keep a Secret is one of those adult rom-coms that is a rom-com you must watch. While other rom-coms are coming out in the spring, which I'm looking forward to, and other shows that got my interest, this is one of them. Now, I do recall there's another show that's getting a season 2, and I'm on episode 6 of that show. The girl who, all charm and everything, and the boy just that kind of thing. Though, that rom-com I'm watching. But this show, Can You Keep a Secret, is one of many adult rom-coms you have got to watch. 365 Days to the Wedding, and Love is Hard for an Otaku. Can You Keep a Secret is in the top 3 when it comes to adult rom-coms. While I consider Rent a Girlfriend as the GOAT of rom-coms, when it comes to adult rom-coms, Can You Keep a Secret is top 3. And you want to know why? Here's the review of the final episode of Can You Keep a Secret. Okay, so the campfire scene, the big old cliffhanger. Soon as Masuko's about to express it, Somei comes in. And then Somei and Hayakawa's relationship is so good that Somei knows that, hey, I'm seeing this girl, she's older than me. Like even Somei knows that he ain't gonna tell no about Hayakawa. This is like the passing of the torch. Somei and Hayakawa's relationship is there. They love each other, and I like Somei so much. For this lone wolf to go out with an older woman, this guy got taste. And then all of a sudden, we got to this point where Yui and Masuko told Soma and Hayakawa that they're an item, even though Masuko told him. I mean, he wasn't supposed to. It was blurred out. But still, it's great. Now, Yui has been sent. She got a new promotion. She's going to work with PR, public relations. She got a new department. She's working into public relations. Now, I know it's sad because when you get a promotion and you work in the same department, when you get the promotion, when you're in the same department for many years with your friends, it's hard to leave that place. Yeah, you work in another department. Yeah, you can work in the same department, but at the same time, though, you're not going to be with your friends. And that's sad. That's sad. Can you imagine in real life? Can you imagine if you work with the same department, but then they have you, hey, we're going to have you work in the other department. You're going to have, you're going to be transferred. And it's sad because that's how it is life at work. Take it from me. I'm working in another department. Now I feel different working in another department, but that's okay. That's how life works. Now, Yui telling everybody, well, not everybody. See, when you tell your people a secret, you gotta start small. You don't tell 50 people, 10. You start where you tell your best friends. So Yui telling her best friends the big truth, the big 12 episode confession. I have a crush with Masuko. And that literally surprised one of them. So you got one girl who's like, what? I didn't know that. But then you got the other friend who's like, oh, I knew it. And she tried to play it off like, oh, I didn't know. Yeah, we all know. The writing was on the wall. Because even her friend knew that there were hints that's going on with these two. When they're talking in the corner, when they sitting down, getting a drink together, when they're walking home together, sitting next to each other at private bars and karaoke. We already know that these two were hit it off. We already know that. It's like what's that show called? It's like My Tiny Senpai. You guys know that show, My Tiny Senpai? Another adult rom-com. Go watch that show. My Tiny Senpai is like that. The only difference is Yui and Masuku's already done. They got their relationship. I mean, you think about this. They already got it on. They already got it on. Like, they already done so much in these episodes, going on dates, going to houses, I'm sorry, I said houses, going to the apartments and make out, going on dates, like, these two have kept their relationship so tight that the big confession was there, and I'm proud for Yui to step up. I really am proud. Then they showed us Yui and Masuku showing their first time confession, like the first time. If you go back to the flashbacks, if you go back to previous episodes, we showed them how they first mingle, like how it happened. But in this case, this showed us like the bridge scene where Yui and Masuku had this confession, like the first time they actually opened up to each other. Having said all that, that was a beautiful thing to see. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. And it is sad because, and also sad because they're not in the same department anymore. Yui's part of the PR department, so it's sad, but still, they love each other. That's what I like about the ending part when she said, when they both said, I have a crush at work. Not, I have a secret crush. No, I have a crush at work. And then the ending sequence showed Soulmate and Hayakawa together, friends saying hi, all this. It's just great to see this. And then that last minute of the office desk, it says, thank you very much. This rom-com just is so beautiful. Let me just tell you how beautiful this is. A lovable ship, a side ship, no interference, no misunderstandings. This is a 10 out of 10 perfect slice of life of what a slice of life rom-com is. This is the epitome of what a rom-com should be. Think about this. Like I said, main couple, side couple, no third party, no villains, no other antagonists, no interference from other friends, none of the plot armor, and no misunderstandings. This is what a rom-com should do. Now, look, I get it. Rent-A-Girlfriend does have misunderstandings and all that shit. But at least Rent-A-Girlfriend is slowly pacing the show. It's slow. The show. That's why I like Rent-A-Girlfriend, because it got 4 seasons and we're getting a 5th one real soon. But my point is this. The way how this rom-com is, Can You Keep a Secret, is one of those adult rom-coms that keep it on the freaking pace. It's not back and forth with misunderstandings and all that stuff. This is the real... Can't Keep a Secret is real life adult rom-com slice of life that you see that these two can have. And if you watch Can You Keep a Secret, this is like real life office work. Like, think about this. What I mean by office romance, I mean, like, have you ever worked, guys, and you see a couple together or a side couple? That's real life office rom-com. So when I look at Can You Keep a Secret, Yui and Masuku define the definition of a love pures adult rom-com. Simple as fact. Remember, no interference, no third parties, no villains, no misunderstandings. This is a perfect slice of life definition of what a rom-com should do. Now, I feel that this show should get a season 2 because of the fact that, plus with Yui working at a new department and Masuku working in accounting, we gotta keep it going, guys. We gotta keep this going. Like I want to keep this show going so much that we need to see more of the future with these two. Like, we already know they're gonna get married. We already know that. But I want to see where this goes. I want to see this. I actually want to see if they're gonna be married. Like, come on. See, but the thing is, though, I realize that we're not gonna get that because not everybody's into the adult rom-coms. Everybody is into high school rom-coms, and they should get a second season. Okay, but when it comes to adult rom-coms like this one, even though it's a 10 out of 10 rom-com in my eyes, we're not gonna get a second season because no one don't care. No one don't care about rom-coms. All we care about is shonen getting a second season and beyond. We care about shows that's returning. But when it comes to rom-coms, again, I'm defending rom-com. Rom-com needs some loving. Rom-coms need some loving. So to all y'all out there watching this adult rom-com of Can You Keep a Secret, spread the word that this is one of those purest rom-coms that has no misunderstandings, no third parties interferences, no miscommunications, all that stuff. This is the purest slice of life rom-com you're gonna get. So thank you for watching my last review of Can You Keep a Secret. This is a 10 out of 10 rom-com I recommend for. This is one of many adult rom-coms that office rom-coms. Like, there's a lot of office rom-coms in my head. I think the ones I know is in my head right now is Love is Hard for an Otaku, My Tiny Senpai, and the other one, My Senpai is Annoying. So those are like adult rom-coms adult office rom-coms to watch. So tomorrow's gonna be tying it up with the Amigami Sister, but I'll review that tomorrow. I'll review that Wednesday morning with a bright thing to say. We'll see. Depending on how the last episode goes, I'll see. So thank you for watching my review of this show, and I look forward for other anime shows in the spring to watch. Thank you.